Hey everybody, it's me, Flaming Kong, and welcome to my live reaction for Splatoon Direct. I did this last time with the Nintendo Direct, so this is another Nintendo Direct reaction. However, this one's like 20 minutes shorter, so it should be a much more decent-sized video. So let's get started. I've not watched this yet. I was actually gonna watch it while the video was uploading, but then I remembered that I did this last time with a direct, so thought I'd do it again. Just to let you know, I'm currently not very interested in this game, but hopefully this will change my mind.
How are you? We here at the Squid Research Lab are doing wonderful, because later on we'll be filling you in on how you can get involved in our squid research. But first, it's our job to present to you our findings on the ecological curiosities of this fascinating squid creature. Excuse me? There is no creature? Sorry about that. Here, please take a look. A really good look. See? A little squiddy. But this is no ordinary squiddy. This particular squid can in fact transform into a humanoid. Eureka indeed! In squid form, they can dive into and become one with their ink, while in humanoid form, they can utilize various tools to cover their turf with it. Trust me, I'm geeking out too. I'm a scientist. That's all I can do.
What the heck?
While we have officially named this breed of squid the Inkling, we prefer to just call them squid. Unsurprisingly, they each have a gender. There are Inkling boys and Inkling girls.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
And like more common squid, they can alter their appearance at will.
No way.
Skin tone and eye color.
I guess that's actually new, but that was pretty obvious to me.
Though, their hair-like tentacles seem to change color automatically in combat situations. Another curiosity. These squid apparently gain the ability to transform
Okay, that's just
into
really
humanoid
weird.
form at the age of 14. In this bipedal form, their stubby legs move relatively slowly. But as a squid, they can swim through ink at high speeds. It's hardly worth comparing. They swim at nearly twice their running speed.
Cool.
This affects jumping too. The height they jump is equal in both forms. However, if they build momentum before jumping, their distance will significantly increase. Despite everything I know of gravity, matter, and science in general, they can also swim up walls when submerged in ink.
Interesting. You don't really have to do slow motion. I saw it first time.
However, they strangely cannot seem to cross this little barrier. Must be a mental thing, I'm assuming. Continuing this trend of odd behavior, it seems Inklings only shoot ink in humanoid form. Using the Wii U gamepad controller's gyro sensor, one can alter which way they're aiming and make adjustments as they ink. Ah, ink flowing like a torrential waterfall. Science is beautiful. Drop some ink, hop in the ink, swim in the ink. This is the basic movement pattern of the Inkling. We barely dip into this creature's odd behavior patterns. Let's dive a little deeper into this titillating batch of scientific goodness. One unique Inkling habit is to protect its habitat. Oh, the humanity, or the squidinity. Inklings refer to this goopy, garish scene as a turf war. They split up into two teams of 4 Inklings each. Then, they fight. Why? To claim their turf, or at least to cover more of it than the other team in 3 minutes' time. Their weapons of choice? Anything that dishes out massive inkage. When their 3 minutes are up, the victor is determined by a mysterious cat beast named Judd. A cat named Judd who judges turf wars. Oh, science, how you amuse me. As does this curious limitation. Inklings can only swim freely in their own team's ink, even in squid form. Once they've stepped foot in enemy territory, they'll get stuck in their ink like a bear in a honey bath, except it's far less pleasant. In fact, Inklings are so susceptible to foreign ink, getting hit by enough of it will cause them to spontaneously burst. It won't earn them any bonus points, but hopping enemies will extend their turf. Luckily, once they hop, they don't stop. Instead, they'll respawn, allowing them to super jump. Tap on a teammate's icon on the Wii U gamepad map, and an Inkling will super jump to that location. This allows them to quickly get back into the action, right to the front lines of battle, or to support an ally deep in enemy territory.
So there's no reason in killing anyone. Good.
However,
Good to know.
I've also heard that less aggressive squid may prefer hiding from others and focusing on covering territory to increase their turf. Hide and go ink. It's a sound strategy. Points are awarded for performance in a match, and points are currency for use in game. That's not all, pupils. Your points also determine how fast you level up.
Oh,
Fascinating. Squid are all about
Great.
happening events, especially turf wars. And here are a few spots you'll find them. This strange location is called Urchin Underpass. Here, several areas are divided by concrete walls, so the clever Inkling will memorize the shape of the path between these areas. Squid should especially watch out for the path connected to the center plaza. It gets messy there. Next, we'll examine Salt Spray Rig. This danger zone is known for the large chasm between its high and low areas. Both teams will surely attempt to claim the large area on top to earn a victory from above. That said, if they're not paying attention to the lower area, the opposing team may turn the tides of battle covertly. Blackbelly Skate Park contains many wide open areas, so the battle takes place all over the map.
Cool story, bro. I think this whole scientist thing is actually really stupid. They should not have done
It's a
that.
race for ownership of the center platform. If a team can manage that, they should be able to manage a win by controlling the higher ground.
Like, even how they talk about science,
Walleye
like, isn't
Warehouse
it like
is a close quarters
scientifically
match.
amazing?
Teams are locked in a tug of war on two sides of a series of obstacles.
And honestly, I just think this
Marijuana
guy
Mike
sounds
jams
like an
both teams
idiot.
into a narrow area for intense matches. Looks like turf wars can break out just about anywhere. Like my chronic rash. Yeah, right there. Moving along.
Yeah, see, that was completely
Although
pointless.
Inklings are mere squid, I must say
It's
they are
them
extremely
trying to be too
fashionable.
funny when no, they shouldn't. Like, I don't want to know about
They'll
this
wear hats,
guy's rash.
glasses, outfits, and shoes, collectively known as gear. Now, I'm no fashion expert, but as a scientist, I'm utterly enamored by squid culture. My theory, these fashionable squid trends must stem from an urban habitat. Let's take a look. Here it is, Inkopolis, fashion central for a young squid kid.
They're making it sound so stupid. They can just say that, I would say, they're humans that wear squid hats. But no, they're actually a
Inkopolis is home
a
to various
species of
shops,
squid.
like a weapon shop and a clothing shop, each one owned and operated by a charismatic shopkeeper. Now, take a look at that tower in the middle. The shopping area next to it is called Booyah Base. Here, each shopkeeper represents a different section of marine life.
Cool. Already knew that too. So far, we've pretty much
This
learned
one
nothing.
is the clothing store, Jelly Fresh. It's a specialty shop for tops.
Oh, we learned the name of the
Store
store.
clerk Jalonzo has a unique speech pattern. But he's popular with the squid kids, so I guess that makes him hip. Maybe that's why he wears a different t-shirt every day. He's got a rep to protect.
That's pretty cool. At least they do that.
Next up, the shoe shop, Shrimp Cakes. This store is devoted to the fashion of footgear.
Boom, boom.
The store is owned by Krusty Sean, the tiger prawn. He loves shoes so much, he wears a different shoe on each of his 8 feet. Here's the headgear shop, Cooler Heads. In addition to caps and hats, it offers glasses and other accessories too. Annie is the poster girl for this shop. She's a bit timid, but she has a huge following. A bunch of fan squid, if you ask me. Oh, and that's Mo. He sure has a sharp personality. And finally, this is the weapon shop, Ammo Nights. The store owner is Sheldon. This horseshoe crab is pretty much obsessed with all things military. Get him talking shop and he just won't stop. But his knowledge of weapons is definitely top-notch. A word of caution, however. My research assistant tells me that the variety of weapons and gear available at shops will improve as squid level up.
Whoa, cool.
Next, I'll lecture on some weapons his shop carries.
Weapon variety. Let's get some new
There appear to
weapons.
be 3 major types of ink-based weaponry. For rapid fire inking, look no further than the shooter. For long-distance projectiles, there's the charger. And to squash opponents while spreading ink, say hello to the roller.
The roller.
Now, let's review the signature weapons of each type. This is a standard sort of weapon. It
Cool.
shoots rapid-fire bursts when the button is held, allowing squid to quickly cover a large area.
Sounds like the beginning gun, most likely.
With this weapon, the careful inkling will be well equipped to claim turf or take down foes. One such weapon is called the Aerospray MG. It fires quick bursts, so its user can hose down a relatively large area in a short time. Speaking of short, it's a short-range weapon, so it'll make quick work of nearby targets.
Cool.
Next, I'll show you the Jet Squelcher. It has the longest firing range in the shooter category, making it a fairly effective sniping tool.
Awesome.
The last shooter of the day is the Blaster. It shoots bullets
The
that explode into ink. Enemies may be caught in the blast, but a straight shot will easily wipe them out.
Boom.
Next, let's examine the Charger. This type of weapon requires a short charge, but then it'll dump ink everywhere in one massive shot. It's perfect for soiling distant enemies, or for splattering the land in linear fashion. This charger is the E-Liter 3K. Its charge is fairly time-consuming, but its firing range is impressive. This is really going to be... Yeah, that had to hurt. Relatively speaking, of course. Oh, ouch again. This next one is the Splatter Scope. Some chargers like this feature a scope, making it easier to aim at distant enemies.
Those are for the snipers. I'm not a sniper.
Last,
Here we
but
go.
definitely not least, the roller is a great weapon for advancing forward while marking turf and steamrolling opponents. Shake the roller and it will spread ink all over, splooshing any foe in an inkling's perimeter. Sploosh. The dynamo roller is a prime example. It's a tank of a roller that chugs along slowly while deflecting incoming fire when shaken.
It's actually pretty cool. The roller seems like the type of weapon I'd most likely use if I were to get this game.
The 3 types we just showed you are all main weapons, but there are sub-weapons and special weapons too.
Oh, swag.
Together, a main weapon, sub-weapon, and special weapon make a set. To Squid, selecting a weapon set that suits one's battle style is of pinnacle importance.
Sub-weapons.
Sub-weapons consume a relatively large amount of ink. The amount depends on what type is used. There are 9 sub-weapon types, including some gadgets and support tools that have the scientific community geeking out. One fine example is the suction bomb. It sticks to walls and other surfaces, exploding shortly after. Now, for a different thing that goes boom, try the burst bomb. It may not be as powerful as others, but it explodes on contact and uses less ink, allowing an inkling to throw them in rapid succession. The point sensor is a support tool. It doesn't attack, but it does locate sneaky enemies and shares that information with all teammates.
Well, that's good.
The ink mine is another type of sub-weapon. It's invisible to opponents when it's on the ground, detonating after a certain amount of time, or automatically when enemies pass by. The squid beacon is handy too. Set one down and teammates can super jump straight to it.
That's a good idea.
And finally, the disruptor doesn't damage rival squid, but it will slow them down a bit and lower their abilities as well.
Special weapons.
Special weapons are perhaps the most intriguing of all. They can
Probably
only
like
be used
the big
after filling
weapons.
up a gauge by covering the ground with ink.
Yeah, looks like it. Killer whale. Punny. That's so punny.
The ink strike defies reason.
Oh yeah, that's the one I saw
Put your
before, and
location on the
that's
Wii
crazy.
gamepad map and a rocket will be shot there, creating a fearsome ink tornado.
Yay.
The echolocator is great for locating enemies. For a limited time, it allows an entire team to see their foes' locations. The bubbler is pretty self-explanatory. It creates a protective bubble that deflects enemy attacks.
Now that's my
Get near a
kind of
teammate,
game.
and they'll get bubbled too.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Bubble, bubble, bubble.
And finally, the Kraken can turn an inkling into a giant invincible squid. For a while anyway. So, let's see. A main weapon, a sub-weapon, and a special weapon. It seems squid always go into a turf war with a set of these weapon types. But squid battling proficiency isn't just about weapons.
Gear abilities.
Let's take a look at the area outside Booyah Base to find out more. Inklings like to gather here because they're drawn to happening events. These
Dude, me
particular
too.
squid are other players encountered online or via Miiverse. But if Inklings are one thing, it's fashionable. They've developed several brands of couture and enjoy mixing and matching styles to create their own unique look. Studying the different types of gear squid use offers some fascinating insight into their strategies. If a squid sees something they like, it can be special ordered.
Oh, that's cool.
A closer look reveals icons on this gear. These denote what I like to call abilities. Each piece of gear comes with abilities that can power up an Inkling. There are many types of gear abilities. For example, if a piece of gear increases ink efficiency, the lucky Inkling who has it equipped will consume less ink than usual when using a main weapon. Other abilities include damage up, defense up, and speed up. Plus, more curious ones like the ninja squid and stealth jump.
What? Okay then.
The number of abilities
Ninja squid.
each piece of gear can have is based on
I
its
want to be a
star
ninja
count.
squid.
The more stars it has, the more slots it will have.
Huh.
Up to 4 abilities can be equipped per piece of gear. However, other than the first one equipped, abilities are assigned at random. Frequent usage of the same gear apparently generates more abilities to equip. In this way, Squid can level up a piece of gear to enhance its strength or make up for its weaknesses. And so, gear combinations can improve one's strategy. By the way, I suppose I should explain who this mysterious fellow is. His name is Spike, and somehow he can increase the
That's
number
a
of slots
boy?
allotted to gear. That said, one
His
can't
name?
make a request without a super
Okay.
C-snip.
Well, okay.
And it won't always be
Kinda
easy to
scared now.
acquire one. If one does take advantage of his services, it may be possible to optimize the abilities of every single piece of gear. Oh, and remember, gear ordered in the plaza can be picked up from Spike.
I don't want to go near him. Sorry. Oh hey, it's
Wait,
you.
did you see that? It looked like a peculiar old man was peeking out from that manhole. Squid hole? Aha! Let's see what happens.
Going solo in
Oh
Octo
my
Valley.
Science, you've outdone yourself. Who could have imagined something like this existed underneath Inkopolis? I've heard this old manfish's name is Captain Cuttlefish. Likes ordering Inklings to battle with octopi, it seems. And maybe it's the outfit. That Inkling actually seems to be taking his orders and prepping for battle. Man, squid really are suckers.
Now, if I were to play this game, this is what
A
I'd be
tea
playing most of
kettle-like
the time.
thing, if my calculations are correct, and I assume they are, that tea kettle is somehow connected to the octopi nest. No, you brave fool! Don't go in! Science tells us that the natural nemesis of the squid is the octopus, or in this case, the octarians. But octopi will do. It seems
Octarians.
that Captain Cuttlefish has ordered the Inkling to take back a zapfish stolen by the octarians.
Yay, we did it.
There are many types of these octopi, and they'll use whatever arms necessary to stop the Inklings. They do have plenty to spare.
Bam.
Just
Dead.
look at all those gadgets. And gizmos
Yeah, look at
and
it.
thingamajigs.
Whoa, look at
To
that
survive
thingamajig.
them, Inklings must shoot ink in human form and use their squiddy navigation prowess to circumvent them. Sneaky little suckers.
Whoa. I'm a sneaky little sucker. See, this actually looks like pretty cool because there's a lot of stuff you can do in this.
They may just take back that zapfish.
But I have a feeling there's
Depending on
not
their
going to be
location, some octopi may move like squid when they attack.
many places.
Or they may be a
Whoa.
bit more powerful.
Is that a boss?
Gigantic weaponized squid boss, anyone?
Oh yeah, boss. Right there. Cool.
My research indicates that items can occasionally be found in the middle of an area. For
Cool.
instance, this armor increases an Inkling's durability.
That inkling looks pretty swag.
Looks like there are other helpful items too, like the muffler or other special weapons. And these little things are scattered all over. They're called power eggs. Apparently, power eggs power up your weaponry. For this reason, it's a good idea for any squid worth his tentacles to collect as many power eggs as possible.
Cool.
However, of all the items out there, we at the Squid Research Lab are most interested
Whoa,
in
wait, is that all the levels?
the sunken scrolls. One scroll is hidden in each
Wait,
stage.
that means
Each one
the leak
reveals
was real.
the of this world's mysterious past. As I've stated previously,
The leak
Squid are all
was
about
real.
big events.
The Splatoon leak
Research
that
Lab
said there's going to be
proudly
28 story
presents
levels.
a live performance by the Squid Sisters.
And look,
The
it just
Squid
showed 28
Sisters are a unique
slots.
group comprised of Callie and Marie. They're the hottest stars in the Inkling world.
What the heck? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm kind of freaked out. Like, I really don't want to be watching this right now. That looks so weird. I want to go now. What the heck? Okay, that's creepy.
And I'm back.
Oh,
Science
no.
never sleeps, and
Great.
neither can I.
Ugh. We're gonna have this
Right
guy the
now,
whole time.
you're looking at the second floor of Inkopolis Tower. It's the Battle Dojo. Here, Inklings can compete in local multiplayer skirmishes, play against friends casually, and practice to perfect one's skills for online battles. The goal? Elementary. To deflate the most balloons and egos. 1 point is awarded per pop balloon. But taking damage will subtract some points. Points earned during the last minute are doubled. That way, underdog stories are abundant, as are total stompings.
Yeah, he totally kicked your butt.
In this mode, one player uses the gamepad, while another plays on the TV screen using a different input device, like the Wii U Pro controller. After earning their tentacles in Battle Dojo, a confident squid may want to swim onto the World Wide Web to battle against opponents from all over the place.
Oh.
Look no further than Inkopolis Tower to enter such an online battle. There are two types of online battles, regular battle and ranked battle. Regular battle refers to the turf wars, which I detailed in research record number 5. In this mode, the winning team is decided based on the amount of area covered in their ink.
Okay, you already said that, dude.
After each match, players are shuffled between the two teams like the motion of particles, randomly, in other
Huh.
words. In this mode,
That's
Inklings
pretty
can
fair.
easily join friends who are already playing online. As always, teams are chosen at random, so they may end up as bitter rivals. In online battles, wise squid will notice that certain weapons offer key advantages in certain stages. So weapon choice is an important strategic decision. To best apply these strategies to the battle at hand, Inklings always choose from 2 stages. These stages change out every 4 hours, giving eager Inklings a reason to fight throughout the day. In fact, a newscast will announce which 2 stages are available for play when they change out, allowing clever squid to pick the right weapon set for their current situation.
That's terrible.
The other online mode is called Ranked Battle.
You can only have 2
There's more than one way to play
places
this mode,
for every
including
4
spot
hours?
zones, where squid brothers and sisters fight for control
That's
over a
terrible.
specific portion of the stage. Whichever team holds on to this area longest...
Why would they think that's a good idea?
Because both teams are drawn like magnets to this one area. These battles are incredibly fierce by nature. In ranked battle, players are rated based on skill, and skill alone. Ranks go up and down based on wins and losses. Ranks ranging from C- to A+ across 9 levels. That way, players of similar ranks can face off against each other. All right, here's where we separate the Inklings from the Squid Babies. You see, to participate in ranked battle, one must reach level 10 or greater, but that's not all. One other condition must be met to play ranked battle, a global condition. All across the world, the more players that reach level 10, the closer we'll get to reaching an exciting new event. At that point, ranked battle will be unlocked for the world to enjoy. The Squid Research Lab will provide status updates on this worldwide event on Nintendo's social media channels, including its official Tumblr account, splatoonus.tumblr.com, and on the official website, splatoon.nintendo.com. I'm sure that together, we fellow Squid fanatics will reach this goal in no time flat. And in the meantime, you can enjoy honing your skills, unlocking gear, ranking up, and fending off the Octarian threat. Now, for what is quite possibly the most startling revelation of all. Soon, Inklings the world over will have tons of exciting events to look forward to. It all starts after the launch of Splatoon.
Yay!
Various elements being powered up with free content. You won't know what to expect, but you will know to stay tuned for what's happening and what's coming. Sometimes new stages will be added.
So, like,
to the
when's the game coming out?
There's plenty to wrap your tentacles around. But soon after launch, some far more technical stages will be added.
Oh, of course. Mystery.
New weapons will be introduced as well, including this one,
Is that a
the
mop?
ink brush.
Oh, it's a brush.
This roller-type
Ink brush.
weapon looks like a paintbrush. But the only art it specializes in is Turf War. Eventually, new gear will be added as well, including clothes and shoes. These events will also usher in new rule sets for ranked battle. The next to arrive is called Tower Control, and by science is it interesting. Stand on the tower in the center of the stage, and it will start moving on a rail toward enemy territory.
Cool.
He pushes through the tower and to the goal first.
Tower control.
Sadly, the poor Inkling on the tower will be a constant target for the opponent team. Such is fate. The Squid on the tower must be punished for his actions, and his allies must protect him. Natural selection at its finest. Ranked battle will also receive a third rule set called Rainmaker. So far, my research is inconclusive, but they must have called it that for some reason. Making it rain, baby! Making it rain! Oh, yeah!
I hate this guy so
Moving
much.
along, August is when the competition really heats up with a major event. This new event will add in 2 additional matchmaking options, as more and more players master the strategies, weapons, and stages of turf war and ranked battle.
August?
The first allows 4 friends to team up
Oh
and search
my
online for another team to battle
God.
against. And the second option will gather 8 friends together to wage custom online battles.
This
enabling
was
players
supposed
choose
to
any
be
stage and any rules
Nintendo's
that they
huge
want. This
summer
will be
game.
perfect for
And
settling
it's gonna
old
release
scores
in
or
August, you
starting
know,
up new
when we're
rivalries
gonna
with
go back to
seasoned
school.
Squid buddies.
That's
Sounds tasty.
probably one of the
As you can
stupidest
see, there
things
are
I've
tons
ever heard of.
exciting events coming post-launch.
Oh my god. Post-launch. Oh wait, post-launch, that means after.
It's my understanding
So it
that the
probably
fun
is-
doesn't end here.
So it is in
At the corner
summer.
of this plaza, we've
Probably.
discovered a classic arcade machine.
So it's before
Let's
August.
take a look.
Squid.
Eureka! This 8-bit style. Oh, the nostalgia.
It's an
This
iPhone
game
game.
within a game is called Squid Jump. It's a simplistic mini-game where all you have to do is jump your way to the top. But it can be quite exciting to go for a high score. It's a
Gee,
fun
that's
diversion
what I'd
for
be
any
playing most
squid
of the
waiting to be
time.
matched for an
It's not
online battle.
hilarious.
Speaking
Just
of
kidding.
fun, here's another way to play.
Yay.
That's right, Amiibo. There's an Inkling girl, an Inkling boy,
Sup, playa? You call me a
and maybe
playa?
a Squid Amiibo too. Each one offers 20 different missions.
Whoa.
The Inkling girl offers charger challenges, where you take on stages in Octo Valley with only a charger. The Inkling boy provides roller challenges,
See, that's what I like.
and the Squid Amiibo delivers a formidable mix. both Kraken challenges and limited ink challenges. Sounds challenging. Upon clearing missions, you will acquire special gear. And if you complete all of the missions, you can unlock an additional minigame.
No Delfino Plaza map?
These minigames can be swapped and played at any time, or while you're waiting to be matched.
Squid Racer. Squid Beats.
Oh, I almost forgot to divulge the most scientifically relevant portion of my reports.
What?
Splatfest. Remember the Squid Sisters?
Oh my god,
Seems
no.
they're not just pop stars.
Oh no.
They're also the host of a news program that announces events that add in new maps and break battle-related news, including Splatfest.
They're so freaky, I don't wanna
Splatfest
get
are very
near
special events
them.
that happen in ink office. The players all across
Cats.
the Americas will be divided into 2 teams.
Cats. Cats.
Players ally themselves with
Yeah,
one
you
of
better
those 2
pick
teams
cats or I'll
and
kill you.
battle it out.
Nintendo agrees, cats is
The
better.
winning side will be determined based on the results.
Kill dogs.
Splatfest
Love
has
cats.
their own ranking system, separate from ranked battle, based on the player's total points earned during Splatfest. Your final ranking at the end of the Splatfest may earn
Stay
you that special
fresh.
item mentioned earlier, the Super Sea Snail. With this, you can ask Spike to enhance your gear.
Cat fangirl.
The first Splatfest will take place from Saturday, June 20th at 6 a.m.
What?
through Sunday, June 21st at 6 a.m. Pacific
Wait.
time. The theme is, which do you like better, cats or dogs?
But
Squid is
the
not an acceptable response,
what?
sadly. The real question is, are you Team Cat or Team Dog?
Team Cat.
If you belong to the winning side, you'll be rewarded with a Super Sea Snail. Remember,
I'm
Splatfest
just
happens on an irregular basis, so stay tuned. Well, it seems we're reaching the point where the human mind simply cannot handle any more squid-related info. However, I expect you all would like to know how you can conduct your own research.
yeah.
So I have one more major announcement.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Give me the release date right now.
The Splatoon Global Test Fire is happening. Nintendo is holding a special event, a global celebration for science that will give players a taste of the action before Splatoon releases.
A demo.
After this announcement, we'll release a free demo version of this Splatoon Global Test Fire on Wii U. This software will allow you to test fire Splatoon globally at these specific dates and times. Speaking of, during this event, Nintendo will be hosting a live stream where staff from the Treehouse will play the game. But they're not the only ones playing. Researchers from our lab will join the battle wearing a lab coat costume. So if you see one of us in your match,
Are you
it might be me. So
Are
take it
you-
easy.
Are you
Currently,
serious?
players who
Oh
pre-order
my
or
gosh.
purchase Splatoon at GameStop will receive a code for 2 Splatoon DLC costumes for use in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. This offer is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. And stay tuned for more info. I'm
No,
making a
that
mental
looks
note
so
now.
weird. I don't want that.
It seems my research concludes here, Squid fans. It's my dearest wish that you are now as dedicated to Squid education, appreciation, and combat as I am. See you at the Test Fire event. Good day to you all.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of give my thoughts on this real quick. I don't really understand why they had scientists do this. I think that was a really bad move, and I think that was I mean, they're obviously not real scientists. Just like they're even having people wear science coats during the Treehouse event, and I think that's really stupid. I'm just being honest. I think that guy sucked. I really don't want to hear his voice ever again. But that's my opinion on it. Other than that, we really didn't get that much new news. To be honest, I was expecting a lot more, but they have announced that apparently the first like cat versus dogs thing is June 20th, meaning the game's gotta release before then, so that means it better, or that makes no sense. Am I gonna get the game based on this direct? Ow. Based on this direct, probably not. I thought this direct might change my mind. I'm kind of leaning more towards it now, but I'm still really not confident that I'm gonna get this game. Definitely not on release, but I don't know. I might get it before June 20th just so I can support Team Cat. And if you're on Team Dog, comment below so I can block you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna block anyone because they're on Team Dog. I'll just hate them for life. So, anyway, love cats and love Shrek. Goodbye.